Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and I'd like to talk about something that I've intentionally been avoiding due to XRP Ledger scaling issues earlier this month, but this is time sensitive, and I knew I was going to talk about it at some point, so here, the headline says it all. This comes from Yahoo Finance. Sologenic set to airdrop $1 billion to XRP holders with the launch of a decentralized NFT marketplace. And again, time sensitive, you've got 6 days to take care of this. If you want to claim your free solo tokens, if you're an XRP holder, time is of the essence, right? and it's definitely worth something. At the time of recording this, Sologenic, each one is worth $5.49. And so Sologenic, it's a project built on top of the XRP ledger, and I've been talking about it since before it launched, so literally from inception, a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever it's been. And in a nutshell, their vision is to basically tokenize everything. They want to tokenize everything and have it traded on the XRP ledger. So you're talking about stocks, you're talking about ETFs, NFTs, you name it. If you can tokenize it, they want it on the XRP ledger. And the Sologenic token facilitates all of this. And again, so if you've got... actually, if you hold the solo token even already, then you'll get airdrop solo token. So I want to run through some of the specifics. But before I go any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And for those of you that may have mentioned it, or missed it rather, I'll mention that at the beginning of the month, there were some serious problems with the XRP ledger in terms of scaling. Nothing that was like a doomsday scenario type of thing. And it's not the case that we were running up against a problem with the transactions per second of XRP, which is, as you probably already know, 1,500 transactions per second on chain. That actually was not the problem. The problem was that there was all sorts of additional activity on the ledger having nothing to do with transferring XRP, which was bogging down the network. So it could be anything from checking, account status or history to creating airdrops, which really was the problem. There's all sorts of scam, let's be real. We're adults here. There are bad people in the world with bad intentions. There are all sorts of scam airdrops being facilitated on the XRP ledger, and it got to a point where there were actually functional issues, and developers had to figure out some fixes for this. So as a result, that's the reason that I intentionally was holding off. I was like, I don't want to add, not that I'd have some sort of major influence, but I didn't want to contribute in any way to bogging down the XRP ledger further. So that's the reason that I hadn't talked about it. And I was also out for a substantial portion of November, as you may well be aware. So anyway, if anyone was wondering, why are you waiting 6 days out to talk about it, those are the reasons why. But here you can see this is the official Sologenic website. Tokenize and trade 40,000 plus assets on demand. Sologenic is a sophisticated ecosystem built on top of the XRP ledger. It facilitates investing and trading between crypto and non-blockchain assets, such as stocks, ETFs, and commodities from top 30 plus global stock exchanges. And so this is the type of stuff I have been reporting on since the beginning. And here's a story. I'm not going to run through the story, but just so you can get a taste for what this is. This is from April 2nd of last year, about a year and a half ago. Sologenic reveals list of 30 securities exchanges to tokenize stocks, ETFs, and commodities on demand. And there's a list that's on your screen. I'm not going to read through it, but that's the vision here. Now, Sologenic, they also did address, and I respect this tremendously, they did address the scaling issues with the XRP ledger, and they weren't just being passive about it. They took active measures to help the XRP ecosystem in the XRP ledger. So here's a tweet from them, December 3rd, 2021. We created a large XRP ledger node to handle Sologenic transactions. This node can also be used by the public. And then they also wrote, we hope this helps relieve the pressure on the XRP ledger nodes. We'll launch more nodes in the future. So they're not just being passive, they're part of the solution. And the XRP ledger, if it's going to have long-term viability, it's got to be able to handle this type of activity. It has to. And the good news is that developers do see a path forward. So again, like I've been reporting on for weeks now, what's been happening, yes, serious, needs to be addressed, and it has been addressed, not a doomsday scenario. And so now, get you free tokens, son. Take a look at this headline. This is from Yahoo Finance. Sologenic set to airdrop $1 billion to XRP holders with the launch of a decentralized NFT marketplace. Oh, and I want to mention this too. In this video, I'm not going to explain how to claim your tokens. I actually haven't done it yet. I'm going to set up a trust line because I have a number of Ledger Nano S's, and you can use the XRP toolkit to do that. So what I am going to do, and I'll show you this towards the end of the video, I am going to, in the description below, I'm going to link to the official Sologenic site, and it gives you step-by-step directions to how to set it up. It's not particularly complex. And once I do it, I'm happy to talk about it more. I don't know if I'm going to make a how-to video necessarily. It's not that complex, to be honest, but I am going to arm you with the directions on how to do this so that if you want to claim your free Sologenic tokens, you can do so. Just beware, I'm not sure which exchanges, if any, are participating in the airdrop. So for those that are holding XRP themselves, self-custody, you're in the good. But if you have your XRP on any number of exchanges the world over, you better check, because you might not get your Sologenic tokens if you just leave it sitting there. You probably need to self-custody just to say you got control over it anyway. But from my perspective, if you're not about to trade your XRP, it doesn't make sense to keep it on exchange anyway. That's just not the safest way to hold XRP. That's my humble opinion. But let's go through this now. Check this out. On November the 11th of 2021, the Sologenic Development Foundation announced its decision to develop a new completely decentralized NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger in order to benefit users with extremely low transaction costs to mint, bid, and trade NFTs on the existing Sologenic decentralized exchange. In order to engage the community to participate in the ecosystem and proposed governance utilities, an amount of 200 million Solo will be, that's Sologenic of course, will be unlocked as part of an airdrop to the XRP and or Solo holders around the world. And actually, if I can just pause, let me show you the Solo chart again. This is the Sologenic price action on Live CoinWatch, and look at the all-time price action. This is nutso, man. If you're looking at your screen, you can see what I'm talking about. Like, you go back to March of last year, it was like 16 cents. And then it ran up to, when was this? In like, say, April this year, it ran up to close to $2, crashed back down to, look at this, 7 cents. 7 cents on October 27th. This is, welcome to crypto, folks. And so, think about this, and this is why I keep saying, like, price goes down, now I want to sell. No. If you want me to sell my crypto, you better entice me with high prices. I'm not going to act like the typical retail speculator and see price going down and emotionally respond. Because what happened? You could have panic sold at 7 cents, and then you missed it running up to its all-time high of $6.58 on December 2nd this month. Crypto's volatile, folks. This is why I keep telling you. It's like, remove the emotion, please. Buy or sell doesn't make a difference to me. Just remove the damn emotion, because you're going to have a bad time if you don't. But anyway, at the time of this press release, the spot price of Solo was $4.27, making this airdrop one of the largest that has ever been distributed in the crypto space. This airdrop will be sourced from the tokens that are currently locked in the Solo Community Fund, SCF, and Solo Expansion Fund, SEF, which were designed to build and expand the Solo community when the ecosystem was launched in early 2020. The snapshot is scheduled to be taken on December 24th, 2021 at 20 UTC from all the XRP and or Solo wallets that have created a trust line with the Sologenic Oracle. Users can simply hold their assets on the centralized exchange that are supporting the airdrop or create a trust line directly from their own private wallets to claim it. And so look, this is part of what I've been talking about on and off for the last couple of years. You're going to see a blurring of the lines of like what is crypto and what is not, because everything's going to be tokenized. Anything that can be traded, it just makes more sense. You pick up efficiency, and you don't have to have limitations on what time of the day this can all happen, unless there's regulatory issues, in which case address those as well. But why can you only trade stocks during business hours? What the hell is that? That is stupid. STOLPID, stupid. It's not the best user experience. So anyway, I think that you're going to see a blurring of the lines of what's considered part of the world of crypto and what isn't. It's going to get intermingled for sure. And you'll see increasingly on traditional finance platforms, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, pick your exchange, there's all sorts of exchanges the world over. You're going to see continued integration of crypto assets as well. It's inevitable. It's all going to be intermingled. So it's like, what's a crypto platform? What's a stock trading platform? It's going to be one and the same eventually. Anyway, piece continues here, though. With a low transaction cost of around 0.000005 cents, so basically free, the Sologenic decentralized exchange has gained a lot of popularity among the XRP and Solo community to trade various crypto assets and even fiat through different gateways that issue stablecoins on the XRP ledger, such as Bitstamp and GateHub. At the time of this press release, the Sologenic decentralized exchange has over 20 million page views and 1.5 million transactions per month. The Sologenic Decentralized Exchange is an advanced decentralized trading platform that allows users to trade peer-to-peer various crypto and upcoming tokenized assets such as stocks and ETFs, while having full custody of their own private keys, which guarantees maximum security and trust within the ecosystem. And so then they're breaking out, again, this NFT marketplace, which is what they wrap up the article talking about. I don't want to read through the rest of it. You kind of get the idea of it. But again, it's basically the tokenization of everything. So if you would like to claim your Sologenic tokens, again, my humble opinion is that it's best to self-custody your XRP, and then you just set up a trust line. So this is the piece from Sologenic, the official one that I'm going to link to. It's from back November 4th of this year. And however you're self-custodying your XRP or your Solo, they got you covered here. Whether you're using, for instance, it could be XRPL Labs Sum Wallet, XUMM, which is pronounced Sum, their Sum Wallet, or if you're using a Ledger Nano S like me, in which case you can just use the XRP Toolkit, which I've never heard any problems with at all. So I have full confidence going ahead and using that. That's going to be my preferred method. But whatever you want to do, all the directions are right here. So again, I will link this below. Again, time is of the essence. So if you would like to claim your free Solo tokens, which is free at this point, again, it's $5.51 at the time of recording this now. And it'll be interesting to see too. After the distribution of the Solo tokens, not just a snapshot, but the actual distribution of them, I kind of wonder what's going to happen with price. Market get flooded, price go down? Even if so, I'm just going to hold them though. I'm not going to panic sell. I'm just going to sit there and wait if that happens. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. But again, I haven't claimed them. I'll be happy to talk about it in the future. I'm probably not going to make a how-to video, but I'm telling you guys, just go to this page I'm linking to. You'll be fine. These are very thorough instructions. But I will be happy to talk about my experience a bit once I take care of this in the coming days. But I'll wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.